Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your June 2019 Tarot card reading. It's such a joy to do these readings. So I've been very busy lately, and I've been so looking forward to getting into this zone with you guys and seeing what your month ahead, what messages there are for you. So I hope that you derive what is meant for you this month coming up. Okay. I'm a twin flame, but I should just give you a brief background. You'll notice a slightly different format this month, as I will be pulling the Rumi Oracle separate this month. But, I just feel like, the Rumi Oracle is so beautiful, and I want to deliver the messages to those that are interested in the esoteric meanings of Rumi through the Elena Fairchild guidebook, okay? With that being said, please check out my website at www.twinflamelovejourney.com. It's still a work in progress. However, there may be certain features that you find interesting out there. I will be putting my writings out there. But if you want to see some of my current writings, you can go on Facebook. My Facebook page is Twin Flame Love Journey. And there you will find writings in regards to this twin flame journey and just spiritual insights that I've come across on my journey thus far. Okay? So let's get started, dear Gemini. Excuse me. I just did Gemini. I'm sorry, Cancer. Let's get started. Please like, subscribe, share. Okay? Look out for my pick a card readings that I will put out this month. I'm so excited about them. I've been dreaming about it, and then, I had somebody very special to me suggest that, just let me know, like, this is a really good thing, And I was like, okay, synchronicity, I'm going to do it, all right? I'll also do around mid-month of June an extended reading, very short clips on our progress or messages during the month, so make sure that you stay abreast of that by subscribing, okay? All right, so let's get started, dear Cancer. Dear Spirit, show me the present energy for Cancer moving into the month of June 2019. Show me the present energy for my dear Cancer moving into the month of June. And I have the Six of Waters, the dream. Something about the past, okay? All right. If I remember correctly, I think something about the past came up during your mid-month read. So it seems like that's still significant. But let's keep going. Let's pull the card for the Divine Masculine. Now, the Divine Masculine could be you, dear Cancer, or it could be your partner. All right? Nonetheless, let's see what Spirit says about the Divine Masculine Cancers moving into the month of May. Excuse me. I said May and I sang it too. Let's see what Spirit says about the Divine Masculine in June. We are in May right now, by the way. What are going to be the energies for my dear Divine Masculines in June 2019? Please show me, dear Spirit, the prevalent energies for my dear Divine Masculines in June 2019 for our Cancer. All right. And I have the King of Waters, healing. Okay. Please show me the energies for my dear Divine Feminine Cancers moving into the month of May. Excuse me. I did it again, man. Get me right. Please show me the energies for my dear Divine Feminine in June 2019, dear Spirit. Please show me the energies for my dear Divine Feminine Cancers moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit. Okay. And I have the Three of Clouds, isolation. All right. Please show me the evolving energies for my dear Cancers moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit, the evolving energies for Cancer moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me. Six of Rainbows, compromise. Please show me the next evolving energy for my dear Cancers, dear Spirit, moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me the energies for my dear Cancers, evolving energies for my dear Cancers, moving into the month of June 2019. Now, Cancer, remember, all is energy, and energy is ever evolving. That's why I say evolving energies. I don't do finalizations because there is no finalization, because we have free will. We can choose how we interact with the energies that are presented, okay? Evolving energy for my dear Cancers, moving into the month of June 2019. Dear Spirit, please show me evolving energy. Innocence. This is equivalent to the sun, dear Cancer. Wow, okay. All right, compromise, innocence. Let's see what else. All right, one more evolving energy for my dear Cancers, moving into the month of June 2019. Dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energies for my Cancers, moving into the month of June 2019. That one just fell out, so I'm going to go with it because that's a sign. The Ace of Clouds, consciousness. All right, let's get started, dear Cancer. Okay, so moving into the month, the dream came up, which is the Six of Waters energy. This is very reminiscent of the past, present, and future. This is the dream. This can also indicate past lifetimes, okay? This card is very emotional, right? Some of my dear Cancers may have been dreaming, physically or in their minds during meditation, about the love of their life, all right? About a past situation or a future anticipation for situations that fulfill your heart and soul in some way. It's like that situation where you stop and smell the roses and you're like, oh, it's just so sweet, okay? But we're going to clarify what the dream is about, okay, dear Spirit? Please show us what the dream is about for my dear Cancers, moving into the month of June 2019. What's this dream about for my dear Cancers? Some of my Cancers are dreaming, huh? It's a super emotional card, all right? Dreaming about the past, dreaming about the present, dreaming about the future, dreaming about the one, dreaming about your love, okay? Please show me, dear Spirit, please clarify the Six of Waters for my dear Cancer, moving into the month of June 2019. Something from the past, huh? Maybe somebody from the past is coming back. We'll see. Please clarify the Six of Waters, dear Spirit. That one jumped. So we're going to go with it. And we have the Three of Air. This lady, you know, she's sitting at a table. She's like, you know what? I am looking into my crystal ball because I want to know what's going to happen. Could it be that something from the past came back to you, dear Cancer? And you're really just wanting to understand what is going to happen. It's like you're seeing something from a different point of view because you want to discern the truth. Okay? So you're kind of like turning the ball around. All right? So some of my dear Cancers are in a situation where something from the past came back. All right? But you want to be discerning. Like, you don't want to walk the same path if there was any type of memory attached that hurt you in any way. Okay? You want to discern the truth because this particular situation is very beautiful. All right? If it's forward looking and this is something that you've been dreaming about, maybe you've been through situations in your life that hurt you, and you just want to make sure that you're seeing the truth of the situation. All right? The Three of Air would even be equivalent to the Three of Swords. However, there is no heartbreak indicated in this card because this card is definitely different from the traditional rendition, all right? This is about wanting to see the truth. And this is definitely introspective. It's not indicative of external situations, okay? So let's clarify the Three of Air for my dear Cancer, moving into June 2019. Please show us, dear Spirit. Please show us. Your cards are jumping out, dear Cancer. This is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Because somebody presented a practical idea to you. All right? This wasn't something that, this wasn't a dreamy idea. This was like, let's see each other. Let's start something. Let's start dating. Let's start a business. Let's move homes together. Something along those lines. Something very practical and tangible came into play, okay? And you contemplated it. You turned it around. You thought about it logically. And the result is that it put you into a dreamy state. It solidified either something coming back to you from your past or something, you're dreaming of something happening in the future with somebody that you met, perhaps, okay? This could also pertain to your career for those that this applies to. This is energy, so it's very multifaceted, okay? So something from your past came back, or something that you remember or that's very familiar to you came to you through an idea presented to you. Maybe you yourself came up with the idea. Nonetheless, you flipped it, turned it around, looked upside down, and it leaves you in this dreamy state of emotional fulfillment based on past life sentiment or past this lifetime sentiment or future dreaming, because this situation has come to you in your dreams, perhaps. Okay? All right, so let's go further. Let's look at the Cancer Divine Masculine energy. Dear Cancer, this could apply to yourself, or it could apply to your divine partner in this life. This could also apply to yourself, as these cards can be read backwards, okay? The King of Waters is about healing mind, body, and soul, okay? The King of Waters is equivalent to the Queen of Cups. This is a surety. This is a healing that's based on emotional fulfillment. This is a heavily masculine energy, okay? This could be a masculine outside yourself or the masculine within yourself, okay? Nonetheless, this healing energy is enveloping the divine masculine, okay? Let's clarify though, like, what is this about? This healing mind, body, and soul from my dear divine masculine. Let's clarify, dear Spirit, for Cancer, moving into June 2019. Let's clarify. What is this about, dear Spirit? What is this about? This King of Water energy for my dear divine masculines. Healing. Okay, healing mind, body, and soul. That lotus flower is centered in the heart. That lotus is one of my favorite flowers, symbolic of love. So this healing is coming from the heart and soul. This healing is coming from the soul level and is healing the body. Okay, it's healing hesitation. It's healing fear. It's healing physical aspects. Okay, please clarify healing for my dear divine masculine. Cancers moving into the month of June 2019, dear Spirit, please clarify. And I have the Four of Air. The Four of Air is about you're walking your path, dear divine masculine, okay? And as a result, you are finding healing, okay? This card is called Omens, all right? This is divine affirmation regarding a decision or desired course of action, all right? Something in the divine masculine sphere, all right, has invoked him to walk a certain path. And this is not based on ego. This is based on his walk, all right? He's willing to face the world. He's willing to show his face. He's willing to take the steps and listen to his guides. And as a result, it's in triggering a period of healing for him, okay? All right, dear divine masculine. All right, what's going on? Let's clarify further for my dear divine masculine. This healing, this Four of Air energy. Four of Air energy also indicates that divine masculine went through a period of rest after, I don't know, maybe heartbreak, or a period of rest before confronting an aspect in his life that he has to face, that he knows could potentially invoke conflict, but he's not afraid because he knows he's guided. He's seeking that omen. That omen came to him. He's willing to show his face in the situation. Okay, so let's clarify the Four of Air for my dear divine masculine moving into June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit. Please clarify the Four of Air. All my cards are jumping out that are meant for me to grab. Six of Wands. Okay. So there potentially was a celebration for the divine masculine, okay? There was a small victory or a great victory. Nonetheless, he was able to show the rewards of his effort, okay? And in this particular win, it gave him the courage to be able to walk out, really, and follow his heart in some way. And when he found this courage, it invoked healing within his heart, mind, body, and soul. It's like the divine masculine is going through an awakening period, okay? All right? And it was based on this action that was taken, or this competition that was overcome, and he was able to bring home the rewards for his efforts. And it gave him new pep in his step, you could say. So he's able to walk out and really, be confident in what he's doing, all right? And this confidence led to healing, all right? Healing of mind, body, and soul, because you know what? He has not only witnessed, but he has experienced manifestation in his life in some aspect, all right? So let's look at the divine feminine. For my dear Cancers, we have the Three of Clouds. The Three of Clouds could be equivalent to the Three of Swords energy. However, in this rendition, okay, it does speak of heartbreak. Some of my Cancers may have went through a heartbreaking or may go through a heartbreaking situation this month, okay? Which can lead to a period of isolation. Some, not all, because this is definitely a general reading, okay? Or maybe some of my dear Cancers have gone through a situation where somehow things or pains from the past are coming up, and there is created an ice shroud around their body and soul, right? But if you look very closely at this card, this person has rainbow teardrops because they have the beauty inside, okay? Exterior circumstances may be getting into them, but they remember the promise of who they are. They understand that they are purposeful and they are here for a reason, okay? The Three of Clouds energy may be reminiscent of the Three of Swords energy. However, I don't read third-party situations in this particular rendition, even though that could be the case in any scenario. It's just more reminiscent of past pain or current pain that's creating this icicle effect on the person's psyche, on their mind, body, and soul that they want to break through, and those tears are breaking through that. But we're going to get a little bit of backstory on this Three of Clouds energy for my dear Cancers moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify the Three of Clouds for my dear Divine Feminine, dear Spirit, moving into June 2019. What is this Three of Clouds energy about? Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Divine Feminine Cancers moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify. Okay. And I have the Two of Fire. Whoa. Two of Fire would be equivalent to the Two of Wands energy, okay? There's possibilities ahead, There's definitely an initiation of something, perhaps a decision to be made in regards to something going on in your life. And maybe this decision is causing some general unrest, within my beautiful Divine Feminine Cancers, all right? This planet on this card is the card of Mercury, okay? This could be a decision in regards to communication, because Mercury is the planet of communication, all right? And interaction. There's something that must be expressed, and maybe in the process of you expressing this, it causes some degree of sadness, all right? Or maybe there's something that you need to hear that you're afraid will cause this isolation or heartbreak. Nonetheless, this portrays that perhaps, or alludes to the fact that, either some communication that can come in that kind of makes you sad, right? But at the same time, you remember the promise, all right? Or this is a communication that you yourself must make that you don't want to make, okay? And it could create this sense of isolation or sadness for you. Nonetheless, again, the rainbow tears shows me that the promise is still within you, that you understand that this is just a temporary situation, all right? This could also be medically related, nonetheless, and that's just for a small group of my dear Cancers. Nonetheless, you know, you are wanting to, you are holding on to the promise, all right? And those rainbow tears are melting the ice around you as we speak, dear Cancer, all right? So those who find themselves in a situation where they're sad or feel isolated, or they have isolated themselves off, and this is not self-imposed isolation, this is due to a communication. Understand that promise is within you, and that you're going to break through that ice, because nobody can dim that fire that's within your heart, okay? All right, but let's clarify the two of fire for my dear Cancer Divine Feminine. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify the two of fire for my dear Cancer. And I have the Eight of Wands. Again, communication. Both of these are highly highlighted. There's definitely some fast moving communication coming in. With the dolphins here, it could be in regards to love, okay? This communication is putting you in a situation where maybe the communication is challenging. Maybe you feel isolated as a result of that communication. However, the promise is within you, okay? You're going to break through this ice. We're going to look at the evolving energy. You know, this can also be a fast moving communication, and then there's a decision to be made. As you see the two salamanders right here, you know, there's a decision to be made, and you know, maybe the stress of that decision is bothering you. Nonetheless, like I said, the promise is within you. So you're melting the ice as we speak, okay? Your Divine Feminine. All right. Let's move on to the evolving energies. We have the Six of Rainbows, compromise, all right? This is equivalent to the Six of Pentacles energy. There should always be an equal share of give and take, no matter what situation you find yourself in this month or ever in your life, okay? You can compromise. It's okay to compromise, but you never compromise yourself, okay? Because when you compromise yourself, you cannot give your all anymore, okay? You can't give your all because you're no longer being true to yourself, all right? So compromise is being highly highlighted this month as your headliner. But we're going to clarify the Six of Rainbows for my dear Cancers moving into June 2019. Please clarify the Six of Pentacles for my dear Cancers moving into the month of June, dear Spirit. Please clarify for Cancer. And I have the Four of Earth. This is a pretty cool card. I really like this card. So this will be equivalent to the Four of Pentacles energy. And if you can remember, the Four of Pentacles is all about like holding on to or limiting yourself in some way, right? This is pretty similar, all right? Because this card is called Stones and Crystals. And this is about storing power, resources or energy for later, okay? So some of my dear Cancers may find themselves in a situation where, you know, they've been kind of holding back, all right? Holding back on their resources, holding back on things that they may need to take care of in this life for a particular reason. But then they come to this crossroads and understand that they cannot do that, that they have to compromise because it, you know, in order for any exchange to be beneficial for both the giver and the taker, there has to be an equal share of give and take. So some of my dear Cancers may find themselves in a situation where they do have to compromise in some sense. But we're going to clarify this Four of Earth. What is this reserving resources about, dear Spirit? What's going on? And then Cancer comes to a place where maybe they have to consider compromise, but they're not willing to compromise themselves, it looks like. So please clarify the Four of Earth for my dear Cancers moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit. I'm just laughing at these cards because the more you shuffle cards, the more you know when Spirit's like moving you, because they just jump like It's not to be mistaken. Like, you know that's the card you're supposed to read. And I have the Four of Pentacles again. See what I mean? Sync moment, all right? So, you know, this is 2 fours. So, you know, before the 4 is 3, which generally is some type of conflict, some type of heartbreak, some type of finalization on a minor scale. And then from there, you know, you're building, you're working, but you're holding on to what it is that you need to in order to be fruitful and multiply. And so when I look at all of these cards together, it tells me that, you know, in the past you had to hold on to something, whether it was your heart. From these perspectives, with the 4 of Earth and 4 of Pentacles, is probably a practical matter. You may have had to physically hold on to your coins, okay, dear Cancer, all right? And this is emphasized with the 4 of Earth. It is definitely clarified, okay? And now you're getting to that stage where you're willing to share again, but you're understanding that in order for you to share, that there has to be an equal exchange, okay? So if you were in a one-sided relationship and you were giving, and not getting it back, you're not going to do that anymore. You've already learned how to conserve your energy, your resources, and you're stepping out of it, because it seems like there's some type of energy coming in where you're going to feel like it's safe to compromise, because you understand that what you give, you're worthy of receiving it back, and vice versa for those who you are interacting with this month, okay? So, okay. Interesting. The next evolving energy is Innocence. Innocence is equivalent to the Sun card. This is a big yes card. So if you have had a situation in your life or some action, all right, where you have wanted to, you know, manifest something in your life from your heart, from the purity of your heart. This is not to be confused with any selfish desires. This is about purely manifesting from the heart. When you see the Innocence card, this is a big yes card. So for my dear Cancers, you may have a situation in your life where, you know, you want to manifest something that's purely from your heart and you're not sure about it. Innocence is stepping in to say you have the big yes. The importance is in appreciating the little things in life, which from the Cancers, I know you guys have not a problem doing that, okay? Because you guys are deeply emotional, deeply sensitive people, many of you. Based on the based on the Sun placement, but this could also indicate that a Leo has a significant impact or play in your life. I see a lot of every sign in your reading so far. But we're going to clarify Innocence. What's this appreciating the innocence in life energy for my dear Cancers? Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit, Innocence for my dear Cancers. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify. And I have the Maiden of Air. I got this for the Gemini read. So the Maiden of Air is equivalent to the Knight of Swords energy. However, this is a maiden because this is about clear communication. So if there has been a problem with communication with somebody that you care about, or just somebody in general in your life, understand that that period is ending. And when this communication comes in, or this clarity and communication comes in, you're going to be able to pick up and enjoy the innocence of life. You know, this is the energy of, you know, the grass is so green. I'm so thankful for everything that's happening in my life, okay? This is very sweet energy, okay? This is also going to be something that you have thought about because of your intuition, okay? This understanding or this yes is going to come from your heart and soul, okay? Remember I said through the innocence of your being, all right? You're going to be joyfully communicating about something, all right? This is the energy that's moving in for you, dear Cancer, this month, all right? This joyful communication is going to lead to this sun moment, or this innocent moment where you are just so happy that everything looks beautiful to you. All right? Because you'll understand that everything is beautiful. It's like you see life in all its glory, the way it's always been, but you see it because some truth has come in, some truth of your connectedness with all, some truth about who you are came in, and now you can see the innocence of life as it is. Let's clarify the Maiden of Air for my dear Cancers moving into June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Cancer. moving into the month of June 2019. And I have the Hangman. It's because you went inside, okay? You didn't go inside. You took, like, if there's a situation where, you know, you feel rushed, pressure, pushed, you didn't jump into the situation. You went inside, okay? And as a result, you were able to perceive or discern what it is that you needed to know. And as a result, you've received a big yes about something. Again, this can apply to any aspect of your life. This could be a relationship. This could be in regards to your career. Nonetheless, you went inside about something. You received a joyful communication, or you yourself communicated a joyful communication. As a result, you're able to appreciate the innocence of life. The Sun card came out and said yes to you. A Leo could be significant in your life, or someone else, you know. Nonetheless, that's a really huge moment, because the Innocent card is a major arcana card for you, and so is the Hangman. So connecting with the universe is a major impact, and that connection with the universe is going to lead you to that big yes that you're looking for this month, okay? But never compromise yourself, because this comes first, all right? You held on to your resources. You didn't compromise yourself. You sought spirit. You received joyful communication, and you got the big yes. And now you're appreciating the innocence of life, or the little things in life. The next evolving energy is the Ace of Clouds. This is about truth again, okay? So there's definitely some truth coming out, all right? There's some truth coming out, and you're also at that particular position where your connection with the divine through this hangman phase is manifesting in truth, okay? And that truth has moved from your soul to your mind, and you're able to actually see things, or see a situation for what it is, without any delusion, all right? And as a result of this consciousness, you're able to cut through to the truth. You're able to cut out what no longer serves you, or what parts no longer serve you. So if you're in a situation where maybe your mate and yourself aren't getting along, and you guys are able to sit down, cut to the truth of the matter, and cut out habits maybe you don't like. If there's a habit you have that you don't like, you're able to cut those habits out based on, you know, this realization from going within, okay? All right. Healing. I see healing being related to this card, as well as isolation, okay? And the reason I see these two cards as being very much related is that you cut through the truth, so that you're able to step into your healing divine masculine, and divine feminine. You're able to cut through the truth, and that's why you see that promise in your eye, no matter what's happening with this particular communication that's maybe coming in for some of my dear Cancers. Communication again coming in for my dear Cancers. You're able to cut through to the truth, all right? You're conscious about something. But let's clarify the Ace of Clouds for my dear Cancers. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Divine Feminines, Divine Masculine Cancers. Moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit. And I have, the Mother of Fire. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire, fire, fire. Okay. A lot of fire coming up in here. But like I said, every sign is pretty much represented in this reading. Okay. Now, the Mother of Fire, you know, she knows what she wants. She's very confident. She's definitely equivalent to the Queen of Wands energy. All right. She starts the blazes. All right. She's not about all talk. She's about action. All right. In this particular case, a feminine aspect may have taken action that cut to truth. For my masculine watchers, for my divine feminine watchers, this woman could be you. You could have initiated an action that cut the truth. Like, let's remove the facade and let's just get to the truth. You know, because you tend to the fire. You know, she nurtures the gift of fire in your life and helps it grow. This is you, dear divine feminine, all right? Or this is your partner, dear divine masculine, all right? She nurtures the fire. She gets to the truth. She might have done something that initiated thought for you and cut through the truth. Maybe there's something that some of my divine masculines were not sure about, but now they see clearly this divine feminine aspect because it's through her actions, it's through who she is organically, naturally, that helps to cut through to the truth of the matter. So no matter what happens this month, dear Cancer, be true to yourself, okay? Because when you are true to yourself, you're always emitting truth. And the truth is going to cut out whatever is not meant for you. And it's going to initiate or bring in things that are meant for you in this life, okay? But we're going to clarify the Mother of Fire for my dear Cancer. Tell us more, dear Spirit, for my dear Cancer. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit, for my beautiful, beautiful Cancers. Moving into the month of June, okay? And I have the 9 of Swords, okay? Because, you know, some of my dear Cancers may have felt like they had swords put in their back in the recent past, perhaps. Nonetheless, you know, this 9 of Swords energy, you know, is also indicative of things that keep you up at night, worries, stresses, all right? But it seems like many of my dear Cancers step through that phase and realize that, you know what, I can change things. I'm stepping into my power, all right? And I'm going to use the truth, all right, to move forward. The truth will set me free from this mindset, okay? I'm going to take action to do something about it. The truth will set me free. This particular rendition also speaks to acceptance, all right? You're accepting. This is coming to your consciousness. You're accepting. Perhaps this has something to do with the communication that may be coming in, okay? Okay. This communication could be in regards to your past, all right? You're cutting away any insecurity in regards to that situation, or you're cutting off anything that no longer serves you as it pertains to your past, okay? Nonetheless, this month is promising. It's brimming with so many possibilities. When I look at the energies all together, you have, okay, I'm going to compromise. I've been holding back. So if you're in a situation where you've been holding back, you really love somebody, but you've been holding back because you're afraid of getting your heart broken, you're going to break through those boundaries. You're going to be willing to compromise. Or if you're in a situation where somebody's been holding back with you, as long as you don't compromise yourself, they're going to step forward. All right? Remember, these cards can be read backwards, okay? You got a big yes about something in regards to your life this month. This can come in many, many ways, but there's something that you've been thinking about, okay, meditating on, that's going to be a big yes in your life, all right? And there's some truth that's going to come through that's going to initiate or invoke communication, all right, in terms of what you want to do. All right, the direction you want to go. It's going to perhaps cut off certain aspects in your life that no longer serve you, okay? And it's going to initiate the much needed change that you are needing based on, you know, what you have connected with, you know, through the universe. All right, that you connect with the universe, you receive a big yes about something. The divine masculine had a small victory in the past, and as a result, he's willing to walk down his path, face his truth, and that which leads to the road of healing for him, especially if you're coming out of a situation that, you know, hurt you or could have hurt somebody else particularly. Sometimes when we do what's right on this path, it could inadvertently hurt somebody that we don't want to hurt, you know, but it's something that has to happen in order for all of us to evolve in this life. The present situation does indicate that something from the past came back to you, and you know, you reflected on it, you turned the ball upside down, all right, and it was based on an idea, and you know, this fast communication, or this communication in regard to something in your life may have led some of my divine feminines to a place of isolation and reflection and tears. Could be something from the past, or could be occurrences. Nonetheless, what this reading assures you is that you have a big yes coming up. Just stand there, you know, through the rain. Connect with the divine. Don't compromise yourself, all right? and understand that the truth is going to set you free. It's going to set you free from any heartache that you may have experienced, because you are the mother of fire, dear Cancer. You control the flame, all right? And whatever that flame is going to set you free. The truth is going to set you free. The truth will come to your consciousness, all right? So, thank you for joining me, dear Cancer. I'm going to pull 2 cards just to bless the overall reading. Oracle cards from the Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle, okay? And, again, I will do the Remy reading on a separate reading. I'll also do a mid-month update just to see how you guys are doing. Remember, energy is ever evolving. So these readings technically are very short term, okay? These could be very short term occurrences in your life. And then we move on to the next energy, okay? Please clarify the spirit for Cancer. The energy is moving into June 2019. Please clarify for my dear Cancers. Moving into the month of June, dear spirit. Okay. Oh, wow. Adapt to a new situation. All right. That's interesting. So I'm looking at your cards and I'm thinking, yeah, it just goes with the whole flow, you know. It's kind of like you go through isolation. You're, you know, compromising, but you're not compromising yourself. You get a big yes for something that you've really, really reflected on. All right. You receive a joyful communication after maybe perhaps a sad communication that led to isolation, all right? And something that may have kept you up at night. However, you realize that you are the manifester, that you create your reality, and this new truth seeps into your consciousness, all right? But we're going to clarify this adapt to a new situation by pulling a second card, because you know, what this tells me is that, you know, some of you guys, maybe the past came back and it created a new scenario. And maybe the cards are telling you right now that some of my dear Cancers should adapt to this new reality, because it is what it is. You know, that you cannot be afraid of change. You have to trust the process. Your work may be more effective in another location. Some of my dear Cancers may, you know, be entering into a new situation with their knees shaking. Perhaps what they went through in the past is maybe holding them back just a tad bit. Yet you're going to cut through to the truth, all right? And you're going to compromise in a way that doesn't compromise yourself. You have that opportunity, okay, dear Cancer? And we're going to clarify, adapt to a new situation, moving into the month of June. Please show us what else. Please clarify, adapt to a new situation for my dear Cancer. Moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear spirit, for my dear Cancer. Okay. Create, activate your DNA. Okay. You're ascending. You are being upgraded, dear Cancer. Your DNA is being upgraded, okay? So never fear change, all right? This is a good clarification on the adapt to a new situation, all right? It's saying that whatever is happening in your life right now is intended to happen because you are upgrading in some way, whether it's your consciousness, all right? Whether it's your physical circumstance, you are upgrading. You are moving into a new phase within your life, okay? Do not fear change. It's so easy for us to fear change. I know I'm a Leo and I'm a Cancer rising. And sometimes change just terrifies me because I am a fixed sign. However, I have the mutable aspect with Cancer being my rising sign. Okay? But we have to let the arts be a catalyst to bringing our inner visions and ideas into form. Anything you can dream, you have the power to create. Okay? Don't forget that. All right? So maybe things didn't work out in the past how you wanted in some aspect of your life, but understand that what's happening to you is an upgrade, okay? Spiritual upgrade. Things have to fall away. We have to cut through to truth in order for us to move to the next phase in life, okay? We got to release this pain, these nightmares, because we have the power to nurture the fire, dear Cancer. Okay? All right? We never compromise ourselves. We understand that in the spirit of giving is where we benefit, but it has to work two ways, all right? So, you know, divine masculine, you're healing. All right? And divine feminine, you are remembering the promise, all right? And don't ever be afraid to dream big, dear Cancers, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the Rumi Oracle, but the reading for the card will come out in a separate video. So look out for it. Make sure you subscribe so that you are aware of when your reading comes out on the Rumi Oracle, all right? It's going to be read directly from the Elena Fairchild guidebook, all right? What is the message for my dear Cancer? Moving into the month of June, dear Spirit, please show me the Rumi message for my dear Cancers. Moving into the month of June. And I have the all-encompassing hand. That sounds interesting. Wow. I want to read it now, but last month I realized that it just took too long for one video. So I will come back, dear Cancers, and I will make sure that I put the video up for you with Cancer on it for your Rumi Oracle read. I hope you guys derived the messages that were meant for you tonight. Again, please like, subscribe, share. I will be coming back with a mid-month update as well as a pick a card read for you guys. So be sure to check me out. Also check out my page at www.twinflamelovejourney.com. Right now, that's still under works, but I do have a nice free online rune reading game just to seek a little guidance, you know, throughout the month. Go have a rune pool. Different renditions are out there. I also have a forum, and I'll have my writings out there soon. I don't really have many out there right now because I'm in the process of changing my blog template. If you want to see my current writings, you can go on Facebook and subscribe or follow the page Twin Flame Love Journey, and you'll see that the writings are by Shamika Pearson. That's my name. You guys enjoy your month of June. I look forward to seeing you further this coming month. Much love and many blessings to you.